I'm so hollow inside, my stomach an empty void begging to be filled, despite how much I eat. My thoughts are plagued with images of fresh meat being seared to perfection, the tantalizing sizzle like a symphony in my mind. I daydream of the aromatic fragrance gently caressing my nostrils, the beautiful color change from red to brown enticing me, like a perverted thought trapped in a lusty mind. Try as I might to escape into this daydream, it is all done in vain. The pang of hunger snaps me out of paradise. My gluttonous demon yearns to be free. Despite the freezing cold, I begin to drip sweat, the salty brine nearly freezingly instantly upon my brow. For the briefest of moments, I catch a glimmer of light. Eureka! It's a small town not far from me. I drudge on through the sea of snow, each staggering step feeling heavier than the last. How I managed to escape death is beyond me. How I made it this far down the mountains, I'll never really know. Perhaps it was done by some grandiose intervention. This ordeal has been but a blur. The only lucid moments that aren't tainted with grief are those of my companions who have long since perished. Our last few moments before we saw red were that of sitting around in a cave, sheltering ourselves from the blizzard, a small campfire barely heating our skin, and the encounter of a small, deer-like shrine. After that, all I can remember is the sound of laughter and the satisfying taste of copper. The thoughts of meat flood my mind, but not for long. My eyes are met with the warm glow of light. I peer through a window looking for help. I can hear shuffling and light thuds coming from the house. Finally, the gods have smiled upon me, for I am saved. I run to the entrance just as fast as I can. I knock on the door, but I am not answered. I can hear laughter coming from the inside. They mock me. I am but a poor man nearly frozen and dead, and they mock me. They have no shame. I twist the knob, but it's firmly latched, so I begin to slam against the door and plead my case. They still continue to laugh. I begin to sob. I'm so desperate. What am I to do? Wait, the window, but of course. How could I be so naive? I move back a stride and aim myself just right. I sprint to the window and dive right in. I raise my gaze to those who had mocked me so. This was all but a joke, it seems. They fed me well, laughing all the while. The soft pink meat I didn't bother to cook. I was given wine, a familiar brand it seems. Though this family had fed me all that they could, my hunger was vast and I needed much, much more. I slink off to the next home and am treated the same. Food in my belly, wine on my face. Though amongst this family they had given me a cheer, a term not native to my ears. I mimic the cry as best as I can. Wendago! I shout to the wind. My attempt had failed, ending with a spray of spit. The red mist of wine still floating in air. It smelled of copper, and with it emerged the empty feeling of hunger once again.